Hello, this is Lill and welcome to my channel. Let's see what you can get for free this time in the Epic Games Launcher. So you have Doki Doki Literature Collab Plus, and you have Lost Castle. These ones you can get for free now permanently if you claim it in Epic Games Launcher within the time limit. So that will be next Thursday sometime. Then you have Dakar Desert Rally next Thursday that you can get for free. But let's first check Doki Doki Litterature Club Plus. It says it's a horror RPG, single player, and it says, "Welcome to the club. Write poems for your crush and experience the terror of the school romance in this critically acclaimed psychological horror story." So I'm guessing there's not much action in here, but I guess it's mostly like story. I don't see any horror aspects of it yet, so I'm guessing it's more, yeah, we'll see how it is. And then we have the Lost Castle, which says Dungeon Crawler RPG Roguelite, co-op and single player. This one has 4-player co-op or PvP mode, up to 4 players online and local. Daily challenges. So we'll be checking that one out and the other one as well. I might divide them into 2 videos, so if you want to see just one or the other, then you can check it out. And then, yeah, next Thursday here, it is Dakar Desert Rally. So it's racing, simulation, multiplayer, and single player. So let's check some screens. Graphics looks nice if this is in-game. Right, so we'll see if I look at it next Thursday, but car games and racing games isn't really for me, but I could try it. I'll see. But yeah, let's get on to checking out the games. Alright, let's try this game then. Also at the start it said that it's not suitable for children, and it did seem like it was a horror game, so I don't know if we're gonna get to any point of like that. But I don't know if it's gonna be like grotesque or whatever. But I guess it's good to just give a warning just in case. So I've said it. But I don't know. Let's try a new game here. Enter your name. Let's just go with Lill. Oh, I was using my controller, but maybe it's mouse. Let's put that away. Also, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit sick. So, I'm sorry if I'm gonna cough, but I'll try not to. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Oh, can I not click further? Oh, that girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you've never see yourself making today. Oh, see yourself making today. But it's just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, we would oversleep more and more frequently. I would get tired of waking up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ah, I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe just only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Lill. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I hope this is not like a not safe for work game. If it is, I have to like censor or something. I don't know. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the streets together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students, making their daily commute. By the way, Lill, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Maybe I should try some voices, I don't know. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn to socialize or have any skills before college. I can't do voices now with my sickness, I think. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in the what NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look for a few clubs if you make you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess. I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare bluntly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs? Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom where I was spacing out. I look around and I realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you've been worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me. It's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Huh? Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the Literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she's only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, and she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to even be less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club already I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Cupcakes, please. Yes. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much in an airhead or is she just cunning us to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. And thus, today makes the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Lill, what a nice surprise. Oh yeah, I guess I'm a guy in this game. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Is this gonna be not safe for work? I hope not. What are you looking at? If you're wanting to say something, say it. Sorry, Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You can't just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly in my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Muri, the smartest kid, smartest in the club. I can't read. Don't say things like that. Juri, who appears completely more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with the people like Sayori and Natsuki. I'm gonna mix these people up. Oh well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Lill. Monica smiled sweetly. We know each other well. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me was so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Lill. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then, how about I make some cup of tea? Like saying stuff that isn't there. How about then I make some tea as well? Cup of tea with a bottle. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As I already mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward to take a seat next to Sayori, Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes, decorated looks like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first and Monica, I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. Can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She's waiting for me to take a bite. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere before. Made them for you or anything. Ah, I thought you technically did. Sayori said, oh, maybe, but not for you. No, you, dummy. Alright, alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns on the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, I didn't see the arms. Like, she amputated. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I mean, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any club yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to take the club fun and exciting for everyone. Look, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be board member for any of the other major clubs. Weren't you leader of the debate club last year? Aha, well, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity yet on how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to go and get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Huri also nods in agreement. Then, I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know what? Ganbare! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica just have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with the level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Lill, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read this past years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perked up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories too, with deep psychological elements, usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Read horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful, and changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just Atsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the Lost Club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud and give him that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. You do is just as cute as you are. Tori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Uh, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is the writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have a writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example to help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for you, Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri looks quizzingly at Monika. Let's call. let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone's even. Um, yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Lill? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Hey, what's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with that has been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sorry may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at. I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. Well, you all I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to take a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price of I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lighten up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sorry wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Uh, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring the next meeting so we all can share. Monica looks over at me once more. Lill, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat with Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Lill, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayuri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart from the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back to the force between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Alright, so let's try this poem thing, and I guess this could be a good place to pause there. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Prayer, fireflies, bubbles, rose. Daydream, lucky, cage, email, broken, whirlwind. Okay, let's save it first. There. So, so is it gonna be like a sentence I write myself? Caged fireflies. Lucky fireflies. Broken cage. Let's just do fireflies first. Fireflies. Beauty, skipping, disarray, heart. Defeat, essence, existence. Existence. Because the fireflies live very short. So let's do that. Oh, she liked that, I think. Embrace, sparkle, precious horror, fluffy wrath, sunset anime. Let's do embrace. Or precious. Because they are precious in the moment that they live. Sugar. I can't see. Can I see what I have? No. Return. Sugar, sadness, joy, games, extraordinary, incapable, nature, after image, fickle, electricity. Let's do joy. Cheeks, peaceful, party, death. Oh. Okay, so the thing is, it seems like I have 20 words. Like, could add the death thing, but it feels a bit weird to add it at 5. Because of the fireplace. But, peaceful, party, sunny here, new pop adventure, massacre, massacre. Peaceful. Childhood, vanilla, amazing, lipstick, smile, landscape, pleasure, friends, frightening, warm. Warm. Milk, bed, spice, eternity, jump, pain, sticky, special, explode, secretive, eternity. Rain cloud, nightgown, memories, uncontrollable. Question, boop. Blitz, imagination, cover, whistle. Memories. Misfortune, blanket, vibrant, bouncy, flying, sunset, chocolate, captive, disaster, twirl, flying. Bunny, clumsy, crimson, misery, passion, chair, silly, lazy, promise, shopping. Promise. Pure, an ending. Oh, I guess Fireflies is ending, but kiss, shiny, but maybe the spirit could be an ending. Flower, family, unstable, excitement, destiny, hope. Hope. An ending. Let's go with destiny. Sensation, holiday, fester alone, headphones, lollipop, vivid, heartbeat, his own, finite. Oh, let's go with finite. Tone, effulgent, I don't know what this one is. Anger, ambient, Valentine, forgive, Doki Doki, occasion, vertigo, loud. Tone. Is that like when you everything turns fine? Cause you let go of stuff? Let's go with that tone. Melody, fantasy, peace, heaven sent charm, socks. Melancholy, calm, philosophy, clouds. Calm. Peace. Proof, lost, power, faint, giggle, desire, awesome, color, shame, wonderful, flee. Wonderful. And the middle one I got no points with. Play, inferno, disoriented, insight, starscape. Sing, determination, raindrops, comfort, sweet. Comfort. Infallible, extreme, ocean, treasure, jumpy, and Day Vitality Summer Dream Dance Dream. Music, love, analysis, romance, laugh, meager, incongruent, unrequited, skirt, happiness. Hope, contamination, pout, depression, tenacious, ribbon, dark, time, candy, candy, universe. I like time and universe. Let's go with universe. Oh, the last word. Cry, journey. Journey is nice. Hurt, strawberry, feather, together. Playground, marriage, pink. Entropy. I forgot the word of what this meant, but I think it was negative, like some sort of like dystopian thing. Let's go with journey. Definitely know which one I'm gonna get more points with. Hi again, Lill. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Haha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was at the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Lill. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sorry told me you didn't even want to join any club this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan on just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you don't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Matsumi plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Lill always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Lill can become good friends too? Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the world situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What to do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I didn't expect anything to be anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. I'll be happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, don't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked up a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked up a book she thinks I'd like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I'll look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settling in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down in the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in the Sayori's conversation with Monica. You're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all of the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone that literature is what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual, but it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way to showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to the creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with such the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do something to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sorry, is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Oh, well, I guess we could. Cupcakes. Haha, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Oh, you're not right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcake it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we'll still need to work out some details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self, but therein lies the expected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Ugh! I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out in my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Does your school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? No, that you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud. Glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, sorry. That's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up this on time? That's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, sorry, it's written all over you. Eh? Sari glances around her at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair sticking out all around here. Uh, I ran my fingertips down the side of Zara's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need the brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look at the bow isn't straight either. This is so odd. Who would do this? And there is a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. Tried to wipe up the stain with my finger. Or I tried. But nobody would even notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. Hey, you meanie... And I don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Eh? That's super mean. Sorry, but he'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is so awkward. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it would have a friend who does these kinds of things. Eh? Don't say that. It'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. That's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing ever fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever button it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Oh no. Okay. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so, I don't feel strange to see Sayori's blazer button up like this. But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Sayori. Phew. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying it like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. She's interested in the main character. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Alright, I might like stop it here before something happens. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a super good day, good evening, or good night. And as always, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And for this game, it is for adults. It does say horror. I don't know about what kind of horror it is, whatever. But it's not for everyone. So you know that. Alright, thank you so much. But yeah, you can get this for free now in the Epic Games Store, and same with the other game as well. So I will cover that one too. But if it's a bit long, which it seems to be, I will divide these two games into two maybe. We'll see. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you had a super good day, good evening, or good night. And as always, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to see more of the upcoming free games, then subscribing will help because I try to help you, remind you about them. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.